Mr. Brian Horn from Dive Curacao.
Dive Curacao, yeah.
Today is a special day.
It is.
What are we celebrating?
We're celebrating World Wildlife Day 2020, which is a global celebration of the flora, fauna, and also the underwater world that we are so happy to be in.
Okay. You've started a project, or you're part of a project, which started a while ago, about coral restoration.
Right.
Can you give us an update on this project?
Sure. I didn't actually start the coral restoration. It was actually founded by Ocean Encounters. And since then, it's grown out quite tremendously, or branched out quite tremendously through other facilities like Lions Dive, Bawassa Resort, Avila Hotel and Beach Resort. And then also other dive operations have also gotten involved, like Scuba Doo and Scuba Sal. It's really fabulous because now over approximately 7,000 corals have been outplanted back onto the reef across 7 different dive sites. And I would certainly ask your viewers to check out Coral Restoration Curacao for more information on how to get involved.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put the link on the in the video also. But so it's doing well, the progress. And do you see more fish living there? You see more? Just explain us a little bit more about it. It's not our...
Well, the coral reefs are a very fragile ecosystem or biosystem. And I think it's really important to protect those. And yes, absolutely. When you introduce habitats back onto the system or back onto the reef, you're naturally going to get more and more fish and other coral species that are going to be around it.
Is it true then that Curacao is one of the best places to dive in the Caribbean? I mean, not to market Curacao, but just as the reality. Is Curacao one of the best places to dive in the Caribbean?
I would absolutely say it is. And it's, you know, from a marketing standpoint, what you just said, we've been really going after the fact that Curacao is one of the best Caribbean dive destinations, but it's also a fabulous vacation destination. Because unlike other Caribbean destinations or other dive destinations, Curacao's got everything. It's got music, it's got food, it's got culture, it's got history, it's got so much to offer. So it appeals to more than just a diver, but from a diving standpoint, everybody who dives has a dry day. So they need to get out, they need to feel Curacao and experience it for themselves. And Curacao has that ability to give everybody everything that they want.
Do you know that when a place becomes so popular and it gets visited by a lot of people, you do get problems? I mean, in the nature and wildlife. How are we with that?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, to be honest with you, Curacao has always been under the radar for the most part, especially in the North American market, and as well as possibly even in the Brazil market. So we don't see the ginormous amounts of tourists or feel that sort of impact that maybe an island like Bonaire would, which only has like 15 or 16,000 people, and they've got maybe arrivals of, you know, equal that or more on a daily basis. So we're not seeing that. Plus, you know, Curacao is a very large island. You know, 66 kilometers long. We've got a lot of space to spread people out in, and the way that I see it, I don't see that impact yet.
But underwater, you don't see that?
No, not even underwater. I think in some cases where you'd see like heavy impact of human nature, such as, you know, maybe this is politically incorrect, but Playa Piscatao as a really good example, right? Where there's a tremendous weight on that particular ecosystem because there is so many tourists going there. So there is no sustainable plan in place as of yet. I know
that's where they see the turtles, right?
That's right, yeah. They call it Turtle Bay, but you know, reality we know it as is Playa Piscatao. Yeah.
Okay, back to what we're celebrating today. Are there any activities or anything going on today to let people know about, get awareness about today?
Sadly, no. Not to the best of my knowledge. There are certain dive operators that are certainly celebrating through their general activities. However, as a large activity, no. And that's one of the reasons why we put out this press release today to celebrate World Oceans Day, or I mean World Wildlife Day, because we want to make sure that, you know, the impact is known. What are we celebrating? We're celebrating the wildlife that we have here on Curacao that we're so blessed to have, you know.
Don't you think that we need to make it a day that's with bigger events?
Oh, absolutely. There's so much opportunity to do so much. And I think that just driving awareness at this point is a very good initiative. And then next year we can build it up even further. And every day we can celebrate that at a certain moment.
Okay, wish you good luck with it, and hopefully in the future we'll see something bigger happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.